What's good, everybody? OC Mindset, man. So by the title of this video, you know where I'm going, man. The number one reason why you should definitely start a business is you don't have to listen to anybody, to what anybody has to say to you. What do I mean by that? We've all worked for the one business or the one boss that we just couldn't stand, man. We just didn't like this. We didn't like this guy or girl, you know. But you had to pay attention to them and listen to them and do what they tell you to do because of their position over you. If that isn't motivation enough for you to just attempt to at least try to make, I'm not even saying a full-time income, right? I want you to, because there's not a better feeling, right? But at least $500 online, because you know how they call, and I don't even want to bring it there because it's about drugs. You know how they call smoking weed the gateway drug. Making at least, you can make $10 online. Making money online is the equivalent of the gateway drug. Because once you do that, you get hooked. Whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's selling an ebook, whether you're coaching, you know, the drop shipping, the possibilities are endless, man. There's a lot of things that you could do. But I'm saying, once you get the little taste of it, you just want more, man. Don't you want to wake up and just kind of, all right, this is what I got planned, and I don't really have to see anybody. I don't have to go talk to anybody for it. I could just do it from home, or I could go here to do it. I don't have to go and ask anybody for anything. I don't have to. I don't get it, man. It's a different feeling, man. You guys want to be alphas. You want to walk around with this alpha mentality, with this demeanor. You want people to look at you that way. Then you have to be. You have to be it. You can't just act it. You're gonna. There's a limit to that. There's a limit to acting as if. You know, a lot of people say, you know, just act as if, you know, fake it till you make it. There's a limit to that. Because once you get around the big dogs like me and other guys that are doing it, it's like you're gonna stick out, man. You might have been able to fool everybody else, the people from your work or your local gym, or wherever your group is, that you probably stood out a little bit. But once you get around the real ones, it's gonna show, man. I just thought of a new topic of a video I'm about to make, and I think I've made it before, but I'm about to link it right here. But you can't be afraid of the work, man. You can't be afraid to just. You see this room right here? Look at this room. This is my room, right? You can't be afraid to make this room your life for the next year, for the next 6 months. What do I mean by that? I have my laptop, right? I have my camera, right? And the reason I'm on here is because I'm exporting a video from here to my laptop so I can edit. But guess what? While I was doing that, I came up with another idea. So instead of saying, you know what, instead of disconnecting my camera to ruin the whole importing process, I'm just gonna pick up the phone. You have to be willing to just, no matter what, man, you have to be willing to just get the work done. You have to just, you know what, I'm gonna put my head down and I'm gonna just work. I'm gonna just work. That's it. Especially if you're my age, 25 and younger than that. Because our time is coming up, man, where 30 is not too far. You know what I'm saying? 30 years old is right there. But we still have time till there. Everybody uses 30 as a threshold, but the only reason I say it is because there's everybody looks at you when you're 20 to say, what moves is he making? What is he gonna do? And I feel like that right there, along with other things, is the reason why a lot of y'all don't do stuff. Or a lot of young guys like 20-year-olds, they don't do a lot of things because they're doing something, but they're looking over their shoulder like, oh, who's watching? Like, am I doing this right? Or like looking for validation. Like, quit. I get that we all need to live our lives and pay bills and eat, right? So you gotta work and do what you gotta do to take care of that. But do what you want to do. Don't just do it because your dad's friend or your dad told you to do this or he told you, I want you to do this. Because what's gonna happen is that, look, man, unless your family is wealthy and they have, you know, I wouldn't even be watching this video, right? But most of us, we're just average guys. They have to get it out the mud, you know what I'm saying? Get that slogan, get it out the mud, get it out of the gutter, whatever. You're gonna live life anyway. The choices you make right now, you're gonna live with them for the rest of your life. So why not make them choices that you thought them through, right? You thought they were gonna be a good idea. They didn't work out. Oh well, man. It is what it is. A lot of y'all probably don't know this, but I make music, right? I still make music because I've always loved music. I love it, right? I make beats, I make my own beats, I mix, all that stuff. I rap, I sing, all that stuff. When I first started out, I had the naive mindset, the go-getter attitude, and I still have it, right? But I'm a little bit more, obviously a little bit more experienced. But at the time I was like, man, I'm gonna upload all these songs and I'm gonna be a millionaire in like maybe a year or two, man, because one of these is gonna go viral and, you know, I'm gonna get noticed or whatever. That didn't happen. But it's not like that was maybe 3-4 years ago and I'm still here making music. And I said that back then with the right intention, but I didn't know what had to go into that. I didn't know that I had to learn how to mix a song. I didn't know what EQing is. I didn't know what vocals were. I didn't know what compression was. I didn't know what treating a room meant. I didn't know about equipment, interfaces, different type of microphones, condenser. I didn't know about none of that. I didn't know about equipment. But instead of regretting that decision that I made, because I went hard for like maybe a year or two. And I was like making songs, dropping them. On my Instagram, I would tell people, yo, which one's better? I'll drop this one next week. Let me know which one. I had the right mentality, the right attitude, right? And that's why I gained a little bit of a following, because people like that. People love the energy that I had. But the music quality wasn't there because there was a learning curve. But instead of me saying, no, man, like this isn't gonna work out, I'm quitting, I regret this, I didn't regret it ever. All I said was, oh well. Those songs didn't go, oh well. I'm still here, still making music, still getting better. It's the same thing with YouTube. I watch my old videos, man, and I'm like, whoa, like, what was I saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't regret the fact that I did those videos, because it took those videos to get here, to get to this point. A lot of y'all don't even want to do the work back here. There's a lot of work back here behind me. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people won't see because they don't care to see. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I brought the whole room example. Lock yourself up in a room. This is just an example, guys. Don't actually lock yourself up in a room. But if it works, it works. Figuratively saying, lock yourself up somewhere and just put your head down and work for the next year to 2 years, man. And if you fail, you fail. Oh well. But I guarantee you come out better than you were right now. Better than you are right now. I guarantee you come out after that whole experience, after that whole year or two, after just grinding. I guarantee you come out different than you are right now. Guarantee it, flat out. I'm willing to bet my life on it. I'm willing to bet money on it, man. Everybody doesn't need to know the plans that you do. Everybody doesn't need the you know what I'm saying? Instagram doesn't care what you're doing. They just care about the work. That's what I'm saying. When I was making those trash songs, and I'm cool with saying that they're trash because I know that they were, right? I'm aware. But the reason I'm cool with it, the reason I'm so cool with it, is because that whole time that I was making those songs, people were seeing that. People saw, oh, he's dedicated. He's for real about this. He doesn't care how he looks right now. He doesn't care. This song might not be the best, but it's not like it's like, what are you doing? It's not like I was on there trying to sound like Drake or trying to sound like 6ix9ine or trying to sound like somebody and then doing it really bad, because then that would be a totally different thing. I was myself. I was still myself. Still hadn't learned my sound or how to mix but the raw talent was there. And backed by the raw talent, right? The raw talent was the face. Behind that was me and the energy. The same energy that I have right now with you guys, that was behind it. So imagine that. It's like I have a somewhat okay product, but look at the salesman, man. The salesman's on fire. But anyway, that's today's video, fellas. That's today's video, fellas. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of it, man. Comment, subscribe, and don't forget to like, man. And I'll see you on the next one.